Okay. So once more, we're alive, but that's just conjecture. I mean, there's some people who say this is death, and there's death and life and death, and whatever. Can anybody hear me? StreamYard has a lot to answer for. We'll see if um, anybody finds the stream. Yay! Can you hear me? I had to shut my phone down and turn it back on. I had to shut my whole phone down and reboot. Some kind of stuff was going on there that wasn't good. Yep. We'll see who else finds it. Yay. One, two, three. I want to hear D. 4, 5, 6. I better fix this. Chloe, I love you. You're cool. You made your own little spell, huh? That's cool. By the way, if I forgot to say it, but if you ever want to come up and talk, just tell me and I'll put the link in there for you. But let me see now if I can get my hat back on here. There we go. Yay! Third time's a charm. I am the air. I am the sun. I am the air. I am the sun and air. I'm human and I want to be loved just like everybody else does. What was that? That was Power 3, right? D dreaming of D streaming. I guess, the sucker had run out of battery or something. No, I had to turn my phone off and back on. I had to reboot my phone. Really? Well, what were you trying to tell me? Is that it? Are you chasing my hat? What are you looking at? What? He's got such a look on his face, like something weird is going on, man. Is this what you're into here? Yes. Okay. He thinks my hat is a toy. He thinks the hat is really Mom probably bought this hat so that he can play with it. That's really what's going on here. It's gonna have a little kitty tooth all over it. I better take it off. Ah, my little knucklehead. Look at him. He loves this hat, but he thinks it's a toy. Okay, so everything is a toy for this little boy. Spoiled little boy. Spoiled little boy. Never rode a horse, but he's got the hat. It's actually my hat. He's a cow cat who never rode a broom. He's gonna make the tip of that into shreds soon. Oh dear. Being a little kitty is for play. Oh yeah. Being a little kitty means play. You old cow cat. You old cow cat. Look at what you're doing. You're screwing up mommy's show. Look at that. You're too cute. Yeah. Oh well. The kitty cat tooth marks will make it look even more convincing. Oh, you can't hear lyrics? Hey, he's a wizard of the house. Oh, Kitty's astonished. His spell has finished, Mr. Cowboy Magic Hat. Yeah, we're gonna have to do one about him and my hat, I guess, my witch's hat. Oh my gosh, kitty cat. Did you do that to mommy to get some attention from mom? You're a bad little kitty. You're a bad little kitty. Such a bad little kitty kitty. Oh, great. Now, somehow I have my um okay. It's just been I'm sorry you guys. It's just too ridiculous. It's like it's just what the hell's going on here? Oh my god, this is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Uh, ah, 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 ah. Okay. Now what's going on? I gotta read back. Hmm. Okay. Hi, energy, intuitive energy. Is that how you say that? Need a spell out. Who needs a toy? When you got a kitty cat boy, right? Uh, ah, ah. Well, yes, I do tarot, but that's on the new and full moon on the Mondays closest to the new and full moons that I give free tarot readings. Uh, Tonight we've been having all kinds of stuff happen on this stream though, and it's just been crazy. It's been crazy as heck. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What is that? Like a dog and pony show? Mm, what the heck is going on tonight? What is tonight? Now, I was just saying, look out for weird stuff. I mean, I was saying earlier tonight, look out for weird stuff to happen. It's just going to be wacky, weird, and wacky for the rest of the month. Well, hell yeah. And if that's as bad as it gets, well then that's not that bad. I can handle that. That's oh brother. So now, I guess, you know what? At another point in my growth, I would be fearful, or I would be pissed off, or I would be, all kinds of other things but laughing, okay? But now I'm laughing. I'm at the stage where, you know, shit happens, and somehow it's funny to me, even when it's fucked up. I guess I've grown a lot. It's me, Mark. I'm God. Wait a minute, and you're God, and we're all God. Who's this Margaret? Who's Margaret? Margaret's God too, though. Mm. I'm always here, my child. Actually, I'm just finding the whole thing just too ridiculous. It's too ridiculous, man. That was just totally. Well, that was different. If you were looking for some entertainment, we had some there. We had some entertainment. That was some top notch entertainment right there, I'll tell you. My, gosh, was her emojis. Yeah, I just laugh at everything now. And you know what, though? Really, this is a sign that my energy is much clearer than it used to be. This is a very good sign to me because there was a time when I would have taken that a lot harder, would have been a lot more upset. I would have, but now it looks like what was maybe trying to happen. It looked like my phone was doing something because it was optimizing the UI. When it came back on, it's like optimizing UI. So something was going on with the innards of the workings of my phone. It might not even have been StreamYard. It might have been my phone, something going on with my phone. So who knows? At this rate, it's okay. Just live with that. That's right. Your spell was bomb, girl. Your spell was bomb. And it just went, it was killer. You a killer. I can tell. Can tell. You be all that. You go, Queen. It was all Chloe. Chloe, she got that game. She a G. She the real G here. Yeah, they were spying on our meeting, on our white hat shaman meeting. Then, oh well. Oh, it's just really silly. It's just all silly. Okay, whatever was going on there. Yeah, my consciousness is way different now, and I'm glad. That kind of shows me that it really is. My consciousness really is different than it used to be. Because I'm not even angry about it or anything. I'm just kind of rolling with it, and whoever is supposed to be on the stream and find the stream again is going to find it. They're pissing in the ocean. Hey, watch it. It's my name. They're pissing in the ocean. They're going to get their asses beat. Okay, they're going to try that. They're going to get their ass beat. What? Yeah, cowboy ate my chicken dinner. Ah, cowboy, were you like sneaking off in the astral doing all kinds of stuff that they're accusing you of there? You know what? It's funny when I say cowboy, did you do that? There's a little thing in his back that twitches sometimes. He knows he's being accused of something. Did you go and steal a chicken dinner? You've been a bad little kitty lately. Yeah, earlier he helped a fish out of his last life. Oh, he just wanted to play, I'm sure. But fishes don't play very well out of water. Mm, okay. Left you the biscuits, that's all. Ah, oh boy. No, it was a black dog, and that's Led Zeppelin. Uh, 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 uh. Hey, baby, oh, baby, pretty baby, move me like you're moving now. Meow. Boom, 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 boom. Oh God, this is so weird. 7, 8. You guys are funny tonight. Yeah, we're having. You know what? And whoever is, if somebody is trying to fuck us up, they're not. It's not working very well, is it? Because we're laughing. There's got to be there's got to be a message in that. If somebody is trying to fuck us up, it's just providing a funny, some kind of a funny um, a sideshow here. I'm gonna paint this. I'm thinking of how I'm gonna paint this one because you can see it has some raised design on it, but no color. Its color was black. Was kind of well, it was dark blue. It was just straight up dark blue, no color other. It was almost black. So I've been painting it. I don't know if you can really see the paint, but I'm gonna work on it. The Conscious Evolution channel. Hi. I got off a 5-hour phone call, went and moderated, did another live chat, and now you're here. Well, how you doing, Conscious Evolution? Uh, this is my third stream because we had technical difficulties all night tonight, but I'm here now. Be here now, be here now. Okay. So let me get my wizard hat back on now. There we go. Well, good to see you here, Conscious Evolution. I don't remember seeing you here before. Right. Well, that's why I'm coming on earlier is because I want to give some people a chance that are not night owls. Totally. So yeah, I'm trying to do some earlier shows, and who knows? I may even move this show up on Sundays. a lot earlier to make sure that people can see it before they have to go to bed for work the next day, because I know how that is. But it was really it's been a crazy night. So, anyway, you know what? Let it once again, that just shows me how my consciousness has expanded because I'm just laughing my ass off. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to do anime. I'm trying to chat. You guys aren't always seeing the chat. And you're not seeing in the chat, and I'm trying to do hand gestures. I'm trying to write you notes, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to try and fix this. It's just so weird. Oh, thank you. Hey, Drake. Yeah, I know, Drake. It was just speaking of conscious evolution, I guess my conscious has evolved to the state where this doesn't bother me anymore. It might perplex me a little bit, but it doesn't really bother me because, I know you guys will go look for another stream. I know, yeah, yeah, y'all just gonna back me up somehow. Universe is just gonna back me up somehow, regardless of what's going on. So, and whatever it is, we'll get it solved somehow, and we'll be together again. Together. Well, I didn't know that. Oh yes, I'm an artist. I've been. Oh gosh, here's some of my photography and photo manipulation. That is, of course, me. And the background is entirely photo manipulated. But yeah, I do all kinds of stuff: photography, jewelry, knitting and crocheting, and painting and drawing and sculpting and making wands and um, making wands and staves out of wood. And crystals. I used to do that. I'm going to be doing that again. If any of you want a custom wand or something, I'm probably going to be doing that. Yeah, I don't remember seeing you here. I remember seeing you, I think, on a couple other shows. Um, I don't think I saw you here before. Hmm. Conscious evolution. I don't think, or maybe I have, but it was just very briefly. Who am I kidding? I'm lucky if I remember from show to show. If you show up more than once, I usually will, in a row, usually I'll recognize you. But if it was a while ago, maybe not. Maybe, yeah, depends. Because I mean, some of these nights when I'm doing card readings, especially, I have so doggone many people that I don't even know who all's showing up. That's right. So, yeah, I mean, well, I think a lot of it's how you react to it. Yeah, those are the points we're supposed to grow from the experience. Yeah. That's what I think too, is that we're just supposed to grow from whatever that experience is. And it's not, what I think the big thing is? Don't take it personal. The universe just does stuff, okay? And don't take it personally. Stuff happens. The universe, right now, we're living in wacky world, okay? This is a pretty wacky world we're in right now. Draxy. Boy, Chloe, is that a Freudian slop? What? Calling him Drac? What? Dracula. And Michelle Canavri has made it back. Yay, okay. Yes, I'm gonna try and be on a little bit earlier for my friends that are, um, having to get up for work and stuff the next day, and, also so that I can get some sleep because I realized that somehow I was just not getting to sleep. Right, really. Um, music. Yeah, I'm a musician too, music and voice. Personal momentum is forever. You could say that. So, so basically, we're talking about generational curses, and this is none of that, okay? This is just some of the foolishness that is going on in our like I told you, the way it's those waves, dude. It's the waves. The waves are just very, very high today, you know? It's the waves. You just gotta ride those waves. You have to ride them. You can't, um, you you'll get plowed under by a wave if you're not flexible about it, right? Right, I'm working on one. You know what? I've made them, with lights in them and stuff. I make them a lot. I've made a lot of them with, gems and crystals and stuff, and I've made some that light up and, you know, wands and staves. Mm. Dolphin, can I go dolphin back? Dolphin back, you mean ride a dolphin? Well, if you can you? Many modalities. Okay, well, that'll be your Indian name, many modalities. Oh, yeah, me too. Was here twice, maybe those 2 weeks ago. Oh, okay. Maybe you'll switch timelines again. Yeah, there you go. You never know. It could happen. Yeah, you sounded familiar, but I didn't recall you being here. I think I've seen you on other channels, though. I don't know, though. Honestly, I'm lucky sometimes. Like I said, I'm lucky I remember. I I'm lucky I remember. Most of the people that I know here, I know because they keep coming. I don't know why, but they keep showing up again. I don't know why. They just keep showing up every when I come on. They show up. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm teasing, of course. Yeah. Well, Chloe's got that counting spell. She's got the numbers on her side, man. When she does her counting spell, you better step aside, man, you know, because that's really like, you know, I don't want to be in the way of that. I'm just saying, dude. 789, I am divine. I am. Yeah, Chloe's a G. Watch out for her. She's a G witch. The gangsta witches. Yeah, we got to go back to that. Oh, geez. And I still do have that. Okay, see if we can study the camera a little bit here. Uh, I have that as an avatar somewhere. It's like the shaman life chose me, and it looks like the thug life chose me. But Chloe, I think she's a gangsta shaman. Oh, you're just on the couch. You're always here. Okay, dark matter. Well, it's good to know that. Uh, hurtful and insightful. Well, there you go. Multi-purpose. It's great. It's right. Mm, so true. Devised. Yes, not just designed, but devised. Oh my goodness. So you're one of those people that you're a lurker. You're a lurker. Dark matter is a lurker. I don't care. That's okay. You're one of those numbers that we don't see chatting. That's okay. We just don't see you chatting, so we don't even know you're there. Oh, you've been playing bass for like 37 years? Singing and picking up a few other instruments to the native loopy. Yeah, me, I like other instruments. I mean, I like unusual instruments. I have all kinds of things. I have singing bowls, didgeridoo, um, just flutes, ocarinas, a couple of keyboards. I even have like a turtle shell guitar. I have weird shit. Just yeah, I like that. Yeah, you chat when you're here. Okay. You got a stash full of bashful backlash. And I bet that's kind of a tongue twister if you say it several times fast, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. I have a didgeridoo. Oh, yes. I have a hand painted didgeridoo. You bet you. Yes. So, one day, it's been a long time since I played it. I'm going to have to practice to get some sound out of it. But yeah, I have a didgeridoo. One day I'll show you my didgeridoo. Hey, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. But I, weird instrument, I mean. Hey, you got a weird instrument? I gotta watch that. Okay. Let me know if it's creepy, okay? I'm just being silly. Hope it's not too creepy. With a Chloe song. Yeah, we have to come up with a Chloe song. Oh, you love the didgeridoo. Oh, cool. The thing is, I gotta figure out the circular breathing again. I haven't been quite able to entirely do the circular breathing, and you kind of need that to do very much on the didgeridoo. But I can definitely get the conch shell sound out of it, and yeah, we got to come up with a Chloe song. Yeah, we got to stream yeah. We need a instead of a garage band, it'll be like a stream band, a stream yard band, a band yard, stream a band yard. Okay, who has it? I have a didgeridoo. I had lovely hand painted didgeridoo. It's blue and white and black, and it's beautiful sky blue color. And it's in the next room now. I was gonna say, well, I could show it to you, but I can't show it to you because we moved it to the front room where I was doing some videos. But tonight I'm here in another room and I can't do that. And what? He says, "Well, okay, Mom, I'll let you have a stream, but only if you rub my belly." Okay, it's a deal, cowboy. Didgeridoo as you poo. Oh, that's not the way you're supposed to play it, Dolly. I mean, sometimes it makes those noises, but that's the wrong end. You're supposed to, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I've noticed that too. Uh, and it's younger people. I mean, it isn't just, old farts. It's, see, you got me on the fart thing, but it's not just older people, it's younger people too. Conscious evolution. Um, seems like, um, we, I am seeing it in younger and younger people where they're having that. So I'm thinking it's um, not just old age creeping up on us. There is something else to that. Yes. Oh, purr, 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 loud purrs. You know what's great about him? He has such loud purrs. He has such nice, loud bass purrs. I should record him and just have him in the back of a track at some point. Hey, Mary wins. What's up? Yeah, Mary, Mary, plain as any name can be. And when society, proprietary might say Marie, but it was Mary, Mary. Uh, what was that? Mary Poppins? Yeah, I think that was Mary Poppins. Yeah, Chloe was she was dropping bombs, man. She was dropping magical bombs. She's the G. Like, she's a G, eh? So, and it's number magic. When she starts saying the numbers, you better watch out. It's going down, man. So, that's right. Cowboy's been a little rambunctious. You know what, though? Part of, I think, his problem right now, he's also a lot more active. He's feeling better. He's lost a lot of weight. I put him on better food than his other mommy had him on junk, complete junk. And since I put him on good food, he's been feeling better, losing weight. But now he's kind of getting himself into trouble. Yeah, because he's more active than he was. And now he didn't used to climb, and now he's actually climbing the chair and stuff. So it's really different than he was when he first got here. He's actually a much happier cat, though. So I'll take that instead. I'll take him being a happier and more active cat for him being a poor sick old cat. He's actually acting a lot younger than when I got him. Yeah. But mommy takes good care of you. You have a good cat life. You have a good cat life. Yes, you do. You have one of the best cat lives. I mean, this cat, he's got everything. He's got somebody to rub his belly. He's got a, automatic cat box. A nice window to look out of, lots toys, really good food. I give him the pure, water from my pitcher. Um, he gets love, like, constantly, and he sleeps up here with me. He's got, one of the very best kitty cat lives. Yes, you do. You have a wonderful little kitty cat life. Only the best for Chairman Meow. Yeah, I mean, he's a spoiled little kitty. He is really a sure a spoiled little kitty now from when his other mommy didn't know anything about cats. She'd never had cats before, and it was real obvious. She didn't know anything about cats, and I had to take these great big mats out of his fur, and it was just had to be painful. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. And it's funny because Cher's voice was that was Sonny and Cher, and it was that we used to make fun because her voice was deeper than his. So he's got the whole world in his paws. He's got the whole wide world in his paws. He's got, yeah, it's 11:01 here. He got the whole world in his paws. He got the whole world in his paws. Yep, paws for the cause, right? Cause you want it. Cause you a kitty. Cause he's a cat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he never gets I might express my opinions, but I yell at him once in a while. Hey, quit destroying that. Like I said, I don't know what he's got against my vibrating platform with the magnets in it, but he he tries to get the magnets out of it. We found the magnets on the floor. What? Who? Where? When? What? Okay, so basically breaking curses. You know what? This is something I found though. If you're dealing with evil spirits, they really don't like you to be in good humor. If you do ever find yourself confronting negative things, one of the things that I would do that would drive them up the wall would be laugh at them, no matter what they did. Um, no matter what they did, just find something humorous about it. It's like it drives them nuts, drives them up the wall. That you're not reacting. You know what? This is every narcissist and every negative thing. You want to drive them all crazy. Negative people, the same. Don't react the way they obviously want you to. Hmm. You do? Really? Cool. Cool. Wait a minute. Um, I do a thing with my voice that sounds like throat singing. Okay. Hang on. I'm just gonna open this up because you guys are cool. There. The didgeridoo, that's different than a didgeridoo. Didgeridoo is different. Okay, there's the link. Anybody wants to come up and talk, you wanna come in and talk, you're welcome. You wanna come in and, show us your didgeridoo voice. You just say, "Well, that sucks, I'm sure you'll figure it out." But really, it's like I learned that a long time ago, is just don't give. And you were talking about narcissists, people were talking about it's like, don't give the narcissist whatever they want. I mean, whatever it is that you've determined that they want, don't give them that. It will drive them completely up the wall. Just don't give it to them, whatever it is, because they are so used to having people wrapped around their finger, having people figured out, being the manipulator and the controller, and you don't give them what they want, and they lose their mind. So, yeah. So, I don't know if I'm in a let me see if I can even do the throat singing tonight. I've been having a little trouble with my voice. I'm not sure. No. Might sound pretty funny while I'm trying to get it to happen. No. I'm hearing, yeah, I'm not quite getting it tonight. Uh, yeah, it might come up at some point, but it's not coming up right now. That ability is just not coming up right now. Yeah, emotional control and your reaction. It's what they live for. So if you don't react, it's like, whoa, what the heck? What? Wait, what? Wait. Yeah, they can't take it. Then they'll do something else to try and get you to react. And they'll be like, "Mm, no." Some of the cruelest thing I've done to people is not have an argument with them. Just just won't have that argument. It's like, blah 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 blah. Blah. It's like, and I'm like, okay, well, but it's like, really, okay, just don't have that argument. Don't do whatever it was they thought you were going to do or they want you to do. Don't give them that dopamine that lets them know that they've got you, and then they might act out though. And some of them really will act out. I mean, I just was talking to somebody that this guy, you know what is really the scary ones though, I tell you what does worry me is when I see these people who the minute that and really this isn't the same for everybody. I mean, the minute alcohol touches their lips, there's somebody else. Kick cash at that. Right, right. I I would just be I would just be looking at, oh, you were you talking to me? Oh, you were saying something. Oh, well, I don't know. Back to whatever I was doing. Yep. Yeah, the silence doesn't bother me, dear. Silence doesn't bother me. I know it's driving the heck out of you, driving you nuts. It's a problem. Have a thing. Problem is nothing. 10:10. Well, it's 11:10 here, but soon it will be 11:11. Aha, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on that 11:11. Ah, the magic. And we're supposed to think good things into the world, right? Oh, you were dreaming you bought a motorcycle. Ooh, I wish I had a watermelon. Mhm. Ooh, that would be cool. There it is, 11:11. Yay! 11:11 by my clock. So, well, James Ortiz, that sounds like fun. I'll even go farther away. Yeah, you know what? That's another thing too, is when you leave them. That's like, wait a minute, you they left? But they're not staying away, are they? Well, wait, they can't stay away, can they? Right. Just hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, Lee, and get yourself free. James is back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey la, hey la, James is back. Yeah, I'm kind of inaccessible myself to certain people. It's just I don't have time. I really, you know what? I was talking about it the other night. It's like if you're not adding to my good, if you're not adding to me somehow my happiness, my value, my worth, my life, if you're not adding anything good that I want, why the heck would I spend time with you? If all you do is make chaos and confusion and mess and, you know, why would anybody have anything to do with you if all you do is that? And well, of course, they don't start out that way. That's not the way they start, right? Oops, keep bumping the table there. That's not the way it all starts, but that's the way it ends up is that all they're adding doing is adding chaos to your life. Oh, I love watermelon. Yeah, alcohol or spirits for a reason. Yep. See, now I don't have the Mongoloid shrieking Mongoloid. Sounds like a great name for a punk band. Maybe you can get him, like maybe you can get some recordings of him, some samples, and like do what it's kind of a trend right now where people are taking sounds from the environment and just kind of making music out of them. Maybe you can like tape record rather record boy, tape, that's old, isn't that's a long time ago. Maybe you can record the, Screaming Mongoloid and make some kind of a song out of it. I'm not accessible on a whim. I'm not even accessible on a Wim Hof. Um, I haven't smoked in over 20 years now. I will drink sometimes, but once in a great while. I don't drink a lot either. I don't really I n really don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of things I do that are really vices. I don't have a lot of them. I I do like chocolate sometimes, really. I You know what? And around this time of year, I love pumpkin roll, but, occasionally there are a few other things I partake, but, sometimes I partake a little smoke or some booze, and the booze is, usually a cocktail. I don't like beer. I just don't like it. Just doesn't taste that good to me. Um, except Guinness. Sometimes I'll have Guinness or something. Or if it's a really hot day, sometimes I'll try a beer, but I just don't like beer. Mhm. Yeah, it's funny when you do that. It's like, and people try to, like, tell you for half an hour their story. They need to tell their story. Yeah, I haven't had any medication in so long, except once in a while, allergy stuff. Yeah. Valiant Thor. Hi, Valiant. Wow, Valiant Thor, are you still around? I thought you had gone back to Venus. I'm surprised. I'm really shocked. Yeah, I'm not into beer. Well, I won't be skinny for long with French fries, I guess. Oh, good for you, Thor. Hmm. How did it work out? Pressurized mercury. The meandering queefs. I think the more correct spelling is queeves, but that's just from South Park. Beer, a pork chop in every glass? What? Uh, ah, have a blessed night. Okay, are you taken off? Valiant Thor? Well, that was quick. Valiant Thor, let it be known that those Venusians are into quickies. Okay, that was supposed to be. I see. And pushing you're missing a lot of teeth and pushing weird buttons. Should we be concerned about that? Anyway, pork chops for dinner. Oh, that doesn't sound bad. And did you ever sit and shock for 3 minutes and start laughing? Okay. Hmm. Dana. Dana Eugene. Oh, okay, Dana. Well, I guess that's better than calling you Con for short. Okay, Dana. Too much magic up in here. Chloe is saying too much magic. Now watch it if she starts counting again. She starts counting again, you better hold on. Shit can happen. It can get real, man. Shit gonna get real. It gonna get real real quick. Oh my goodness. So we were talking about generational curses and stuff like that. But the thing is, once you clear your line, I mean, really, we're just trying to. Well, we are doing it, not just trying. We are clearing the pathways of Earth, of basically all of the timelines. We're just clearing the way for ourselves to just get the F up out of the mire here. I mean, out of clown world. So the more you clear, the more you the more you heal, the more you um, heal up those timelines, the faster we get out of clown world. You know what? You can thank me for that. I'm the one who made chocolate a health food. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding one bit. Because back when I did it, chocolate was no, no, no way was chocolate any good for you. Hmm. That was a while back. I was still married, in fact. And I told him, I said, I'm going to make chocolate. I was testing my powers. I said, and I'm going to know that I'm really coming into my power when chocolate becomes a health food. And everybody just laughed. Chocolate's never going to be a health food. And I said, yeah, it's not just going to be okay for you. It's going to be literally a health food. That's what I'm going to do. I'll prove it. And they're all like, yeah, right. Yeah, you had too much. Let's take it. Yeah, we're cutting you off. Okay. And what happened? Hell, it's not a health food. No, no, not just okay. It's a flat out freaking health food. That was me. I did that. You're welcome. You're welcome. 789, my power is divine. I don't even need to show you a sign. You did something amazing once. I think you've probably done something amazing more than once, and you're just holding out on us, Chloe. Yeah, you're just being you're yeah, you're just downplaying yourself. You've done amazing things more than once. You taking off, Dark Meta? Okay. So, yeah, I have done some things that just triggered me. Yeah, a memory. I did do that. I did exactly that. There are probably people who even remember me doing that. It's like, yeah, there are certain little things I have met, and you're welcome. You can do things like that, you know. Yeah, I know. That's one of the reasons I'm like I said, I'm gonna start earlier because it's really a lot of people, they need to sleep, and so do I. Oh, Agent Orange poisoning. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Agent Orange poisoning, which is basically, Roundup is just kind of a diluted form of Agent Orange. It's like that, works on the same principle. And look, it's everywhere. So they Agent Oranged us all. There are people just spraying that all over their yard. There are people spraying that on your food. They spray it on the food to make the grain dry quicker and harvest quicker, make it easier to harvest. That's why they got these Roundup resistant plants now. I mean, think about that. How crazy is that? Absolutely insane. Good for you, Chloe. Well, but I bet you did some more amazing things than that. That's pretty amazing, though. Yeah, I know. It's like I've done things like that too. And then this last time they were supposed to, how I kind of lose it when I'm going to get an inspection. It does something to me. It's like intellectually I'm fine, but my physiology just goes nuts. Okay. So what did I do? I got skipped. My place got skipped for inspection. They never came here. And they just didn't have time. They only could take a percentage, and I was not in that percentage. So, cool, you know? Con for short won't work because that's your brother. Oh, what is he, a Conway or something, or an ex-con, or it's a very, very mad world. Do, 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 do. Oh, I see. So his nickname isn't Con, his nickname is ex-con. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, How did I know the spelling? Well, I told you, South Park episode. Yeah, you know what? It's like a long time ago, I did something a bit like that. I noticed that there were a lot of people that were very poor, homeless, some of them, and they had no other way to get around but the bus. And that most of the bus stops were just stops. There wasn't anywhere to sit. There wasn't any kind of a roof or anything. They were just a place where buses stopped, and there was a sign. And somehow, I mean, people called, and I said, "Well, they need some shelters. They need bus shelters. This is a place where we get weather, man. We get a lot of weather." And there's, "Oh, it's just impossible. It's just impossible." You know what? Somehow I managed to fix it so that they got a bunch of shelters and put them up. So really, every time I would see one of those bus shelters, I would say to myself, those people will never know why they're not soaking wet, standing in the rain waiting for a bus. But it's okay. It's kind of beautiful, isn't it? Yes. Hmm. Oh, you're welcome. I did a few other things like that too. They're not coming to mind right now. Yeah, queeves. They said queeves like leaves, so I was thinking probably like leaves. Queeves. Oh, the things we learned from South Park and strange media. Well, thanks. I I really try to do my best. The other thing that then there's things that are really amazing that, you're kind of an unstrung hero, unstrung, unsung hero that I remember the Unstrung Heroes. They were a band around here. Um, the unsung hero, like there was a pregnant woman that was kind of lost, and I was standing at a bus stop, and she was on the other side of the road at the other bus stop, the mirror bus stop on the other side of the road. And she came over to talk to me because she was having some trouble, and I was kind of giving her a little bit of counsel on the fly while we're waiting for a bus. And it was just like another minute before two cars collided exactly where she'd been standing. And that would have killed, because she had twins, that would have killed three people. Yep. If she had still been standing there. She moved to come talk to me about her problems. If I hadn't been there, maybe three people wouldn't have been around. Who knows what happened after that, right? Well, that's a beautiful thing, Chloe. Yeah, Roundup is really bad. It will give you a lot of diseases. What it does is it interferes with the Shigmite pathway of the plants. And the Shigmite pathway is something I don't understand that well, but it's something that plants have to have, but animals don't. And that's the reason they approved it as being safe, is because mammals do not have Shigmite pathways. Animals don't. However, we have bacteria that do have Shigmite pathways. So guess what? It completely disrupts our gut biome, which does have Shigmite pathways. So Roundup is horrible, but it's in our food. Isn't that horrible? Louis Ta, we've got to get rid of that. My broom is actually in the front room, parked in the parking zone, next to a sign that says broom parking only, all others will be towed. With a little picture of a toad. But I do have my wand. You're lucky. Yeah, he had my hat earlier. Yeah, he might have got a hold of one of the. Here's one of the bristles from one of my brooms. And with this, I was going to make a little tiny broomstick for Cowboy. That was going to be his broom. I think I'm still going to do it. I'm going to put a little handle on it, make a little cowboy broom. I should do crafts too. I guess I'll do it on the other channel. I have another channel that I haven't posted anything on in ages, called the Frugal B1TCH. Everything we consume is death. I don't know about that, but I know that they sure do poison us in this country. They poison the heck out of us. It's not cool, not cool at all. Not cool. Pisses me off. That's one thing that we've got to move, you guys. We got to do something about all this poison in the food. What? Cowboy says he's a magic cat. Taylor Swift movie? There's a Taylor Swift movie? No other can take my place, meow. Ah, yeah, I know nothing about Taylor Swift much, except she's kind of, I don't know. I really know almost nothing about Taylor Swift anymore. I don't know some of these people. I guess I'm out of that loop a little bit. Nope, buttholes. Who's a butt? Hmm. Okay, Chloe, if you say it's buttholes, I believe you. Okay, so basically you're holding me up for belly rubs. If I stop rubbing the belly, as long as I keep rubbing the belly, the stream is okay, okay? Is that it? Is that the deal? As long as I keep rubbing the belly, the stream stays up. If I stop rubbing the belly, after a while, you're just going to drop the stream again, you little. He's such a happy boy. Kids are obsessed with her. Yeah. She's a secret. You know what we really got to do? One of the things we got to do like really fast is get rid of the poison in our food. I mean, we've got things that they allow in this country that no other country allows. And we gotta get rid of we have to get rid of that. Oh, I'm yawning, excuse me. We have to get rid of the crap in our food. It's just gotten to the point where you can't hardly go into a store, you know, if you go into just a regular store, trying to find something that's not gonna you know what? Trying to find just rib sauce. I was just looking for rib sauce, man. It wasn't even anything that fancy. I wasn't looking for anything fancy. Trying to find rib sauce that doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. We looked, I was with a friend. We looked at every rib sauce. Finally found one. Every rib sauce that wasn't like $20 or something. I finally found one called Stubbs that didn't have high fructose corn syrup, and it seemed like one of the least dangerous. So I took that one, and it was pretty good. But honestly, it's like surely they can make things without high fructose corn syrup. You'd think that they'd have that ability in this society. I mean, haven't people got the word yet about high frou-frou being not good for you? I mean, there's nothing, so secretive about it. It's not like it's being kept a secret. Or do you think they're just charging us more for, they're just kind of allowing all this stuff out there so that they can charge more for the stuff that doesn't have it? That's sometimes what I think. I think they're charging more for stuff that doesn't have it. Kevin Sorbo's a saint in Hollywood. He was kind of a jerk when I knew him. I knew him online. He was kind of a jerk. Well, their plan is, well, not to kill us all, but very slowly so that we have maximum value. I mean, they want us to have lots of, things that they can charge money for, lots of expensive medical visits. Imagine her skin was green. Oh, really? Stubbs barbecue? That's the only one that I could find that didn't have high fructose corn syrup. It was actually pretty good. Wow. People don't remember what happened at a Taylor Swift concert, but it must have been good, right? Sure must have been good. It was sure a good concert. Wish I could remember it. Oh, some good shit they were passing around, maybe. I don't know. Mind erasing type shit. Could it be that there's some man in black somewhere that's standing there with a neuralizer after every concert? Maybe they're all being maybe they're all being abducted and don't know it. Who knows? Maybe they're all being abducted. It was a neuralizer later. Some of our fans were wearing diapers. Oh. Ooh. Uh, hmm. Yeah, well, basically, they're trying to make us sick so that we can have many medical procedures before we actually drop dead. So they don't want us to die, like, real fast. They want it to be slow. They want us to die slow. How about if I just don't die at all? You're gonna have to get over it, buds, 'cause I just don't feel like dying for y'all pleasure. I just don't feel like it. Yeah, hate to disappoint you. No, actually, I love to disappoint them. I really do. One of my favorite things is disappointing idiots, disappointing people who don't deserve to be uh, appeased in any way. Yep, yep, that's one of my favorite things. Disappoint people who need to be disappointed. Yeah, them narcissists, for instance, like we were saying, disappointing a narcissist. Now that there is fun. Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck you, I won't do what you told me. Fuck you, I won't do what you told me. Fuck you, I won't do what you told me. Yeah, the Good Witch of the Northeast. That's right. I'm the only ocean on the Northeast coast. I saw it. Somebody just yesterday saw me at the farmer's market that I hadn't seen in years. They said, "You're alive." And I'm like, shouldn't I be? It's like, oh, well, I just heard that somebody named Ocean had passed on. And I thought of you and I was hoping it wasn't you. I said, well, hey, it wasn't me. News of my death has been greatly exaggerated. Sam Clemens said that. But yeah, apparently they thought Sam Clemens was dead for a while too. But anyway, she was happy that I was alive. But I thought, there's another ocean somewhere. Wow, I didn't even know there was two of them in town. Our town is kind of small. Ocean is not a common name. But she'd heard that Ocean had died, and she thought maybe it was me. It's like, nope, I'm fine. Mhm. Yeah, definitely, I guess I'm disappointing some people. I plan on keeping disappointing them. I plan on disappointing them for a long time. I'm gonna be disappointing some folks for a long time by staying alive. You know what? And I'm thinking of buying this pin because this used to be true, but it isn't true anymore. It was true at one time when I had a different consciousness. I saw this pin that said, um, staying alive purely for spite, which basically was what I was doing for a while. I was miserable at that time and really didn't want to live, but also I didn't want to die just because I wanted to spite the people who I didn't like because I annoyed them so much. That was the only way I could think of to keep myself from like having thoughts of offing myself is like how happy these people would be if they found out I was dead. So I wasn't going to give them that. So I guess I'm going to have to stay alive, and so I know that is really kind of a lame ass reason to exist, but hey, it was where I was at the time. I don't think I ever told anybody that for a long, long time. No, that's living out a spite thing. But yep, that was basically my feelings on the subject. It's like, oh, you want me to die? Okay, well, now I'm going to live just to spite your ass, your nasty ass. So, okay. Well, in a way, it was kind of good that happened, though, because here I am still. Once again, here I am. Yeah, I just can't give him the satisfaction. Guerrilla radio. Killing in the name of. Sniffing in the name of. Sniffing in the name of. Boom, 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 boom. Now he's coming to sniff you. Boom, boom, boom. Coming to sniff you. Boom, boom, boom. Hell no, I'm not letting you sniff me. That was funny. Yeah, he did a really good job. Wish I had the equipment. I have so many parodies I'd love to do. I gotta get in touch with Chris sometime. He said he'd tell me what setup I could get for right around $100. I could probably do that. I gotta pick his brain to find out what I need to get set up to do that kind of stuff. See if I can get a hold of him. Little snot's not that easy to get a hold of. He doesn't hardly look at his emails, I hear. I may try, though. Never plan on going to the doctor, but I've been wanting to go home since I was 6 years old. I'm not sure what you meant. You mean going on? Yeah. I stay away from the doctor as much as possible. Oh, okay. BTV hasn't hardly been on. BTV has not really been on much, as far as I can tell. And when they are, they cut it off early and put it on their Patreons, do the rest of the show on Patreon. So most of that show now takes place on Patreon. Maybe that's why. So they've kind of gone that way. And which is, I mean, they can do that. That's their right. But it's kinda too bad that it's because YouTube just kept giving him trouble. And so all YouTube is really doing is driving people to Patreon, giving Patreon business and Rumble when everybody else. Rumble probably would not be nearly as popular if it wasn't for YouTube. YouTube coming up with the rules that they do. I don't think I don't think Rumble would be that popular at all or BitChute. Heck, it's because of YouTube that they got their start. So I don't know whether that was purposeful or not. Who knows? Maybe they've got stock in Rumble too. I doubt it, but sure is dumb. It's like, yeah, alienate your base so they all even go to a different platform. Yep, that's great. Great thinking. Yep, top notch, stellar. I'm painting my wand. I'm just waxing my wand. Painting my wand. Painting my wand. Just painting it. One day it's going to be you're going to see. You're seeing it now. When you see it later, it's going to be so cool. You're going to be so cool. So cool. Yeah. You never heard of BTV? Oh, yeah. Michelle. Oh, you didn't tell anybody you had cancer. I didn't either. I didn't either. I I shrank it before I went to the surgeon. I didn't know that I was scheduled to be cut on. By the time I saw the surgeon, I was already shrinking it. It's already shrinking, and I told him that. He said, "Well, okay, but you're going to have to come back in for an exam for 2.5 years, and if after 2.5 years it's gone, then it's gone." I never went back. I understand clearly what you're talking about, though. A lot of people are like that. Like, I know a woman who was saying she hopes that she gets taken by God before, she doesn't want to live much past 55, 60 years old. She hopes she goes way before that. She just doesn't want to live that long, you know. She and I said, there's a lot of people who they don't want to take their lives because they feel like that's a sin, but they don't want to be stuck here. I'm sure you did play a part in healing yourself, a huge part. Yeah, I'm wondering about that. Yeah, Beyond the Veil was a program that was on fairly regularly, uh, forever. I mean, they would go hours, kind of like we did. We used to go out, we still do sometimes. They would go for hours sometimes. And They just come on at like any old time and just go be on for hours. And they're more of the sort of Matrix warriors, sort of like me. Yeah, that was kind of the attraction for me is that, yeah, they were talking about the Matrix and stuff like that, and esoteric stuff. Then they got really involved in the in the resetting the Matrix stuff. So, but yeah, they're into music too, and um, so anyway, but yeah, they're mostly on Patreon now. I haven't seen them anywhere too often except Patreon. So, yep, and Patreon's not something where you're going to get a lot of foot traffic, so to speak, like a lot of people who just happen to be there. I mean, YouTube people just kind of happen to stroll in, but uh, um, Rumble's a little bit more selective. Not as many people on it. Patreon. Hmm. Anyway, I was thinking of Patreon for a minute, but then I was thinking, no, nah. Then you have to have places where it's too much work for me. Then you have to have places where you break the show and say, well, we'll put the rest on Patreon in order to get people to go there. Mm-hmm. So anyway, it's now 12:02, and really, with all the streams put together, I've probably been on a long freaking time. So I'm probably going to get some sleep because I started at around 8 and it's now around 12. But we had some mishaps and some fun and thrills and Jeep thrills. So I'm kind of tapped out for the night. It's been real. Love you guys. I will be back on tomorrow, as far as I know, if the phone gods let me do it. If the technology gods let me on, I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get to discuss things again. To succumb, yes, to succumb. You know what? There's so many times I could have died, and I was just too much of a bitch, really. Just say, hell no, I ain't gonna die. I still got shit to do. That ain't fair. Hmm. Love you guys. And really, you there are times when you really make my day. So, and I can't even tell you how special you all are. You're special. You're so special. Love you. And remember, you are divine. And whatever happens, keep laughing. Things are going to get scary. This is what I'm going to leave you with. Things are going to get real scary. I've been telling you this. You're going to get really dark looking, going to get really scary. Don't be afraid. The scarier it looks, the better it's getting. I know that seems counterintuitive, But the worse it looks, the better it's getting for us. Okay, we're about out. So when it looks its darkest, we're just about out. Okay, it's just about over. Okay, like they say, it's always darkest before the dawn. Okay, and the truth is where you find it. Hope you're always finding some on this channel. Usually the truth is right in front of your nose. We just don't see it. How many times? We just not see it. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. We all miss home, Chloe. But you know what? You can go there at night. You can visit when you're dreaming. Yeah, I've had too many things happen where I could have died that I'm just too daggone stubborn. Yep. Yeah. Well, there's been times when I think I had a death wish. I'm pretty sure I did. I just was miserable. You know what? It's not so much of a death wish as it is a get out of pain wish. I just wanted to be out of pain. One pain or another, psychological or physical, doesn't matter. Emotional, right? You just want out of pain. That's why we do so many things. Okay, I love you guys. Once again, see you tomorrow night. We're witnessing the end of days because we bought the tickets. We did. Seriously. We bought the tickets. And so get out the popcorn. I still believe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure that most people on this channel are like that. We're homesick. We'd love to go home. We're not going to off ourselves, but we do miss home. And we could have been dead a million times, but we're not. Somehow, we're not. Yep. I think that's probably where we mostly are right now. So, yeah, I can't leave yet. I'm not done. I'm busy. I want to see. I want to see us win. Abracadabra and bibbity bobbity boo. No more counting. Jeez. Ooh, 30 years. You're like, really? You guys are funny. You're all really funny. Okay, I'm in it. I'm in it all. Or just a stream.